would have thought building a kilometres-long skyscraping building in the middle of the Saudi Arabian desert could be so difficult. It turns out the most ambitious construction ever attempted is running into some eye-wateringly expensive snags.
It's the bold vision of Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman.
We have the cash, we have the land, we have the stability.
It's called The Line.
The Line is a civilization revolution. A transformative new city being built in Neom, Saudi Arabia.
The Line will be an epic new city, 170 kilometres long, 200 metres wide and 500 metres tall.
It's massive, it's huge.
It's intended to house 9 million residents, all linked by high-speed rail and living within the Line's enormous mirror-clad walls that reflect the surroundings, giving an illusion of invisibility.
Nobody has done this before. That's why it's special.
But the mega project is hitting a few hurdles. Firstly, it hasn't exactly got the full endorsement from Locations Mitch and Mark.
The Saudi Line, it looks ridiculous.
I think I'd be spending all my time looking up to see the sky. I actually think it's a little bit too grand.
I think the harsh Saudi edges could be softened by lots of cushions and fluff.
And secondly, haphazard construction issues and cost blowouts are plaguing the ambitious development. The original budget was $759 billion. Today, insiders are murmuring that that figure could reach around $3 trillion, which seems like a lot.
Seriously, what happens in 10 years' time when you need to renovate? What about body corporate, the strata? Can you change the external, the internal?
Do you need to get everyone's sign-off? Oh my God.
Could you imagine?
Project planners were hoping to have the first 16 Ks of the line built by 2030, with 1.5 million eager residents moving in. But now that's been revised down to just 2.5 Ks, with 200,000 possibly trepidatious residents. Oh, and this 2.5 K section alone is estimated to cost more than $150 billion.
One of the most ambitious projects the world has ever seen is progressing rapidly.
Adding to the calamity, a design change means the line will now run through a workers' community, meaning that community needs to be demolished. Also, dirt dug from a 450-acre pit was accidentally dumped right on top of a planned waterway, meaning the enormous mountain of excavated dirt had to be moved yet again. Probably wasn't cheap either.
The intended scale is continuing as planned. There is no change in scale. It is a long-term project that's modular in design.
So will this thing ever get done?
What is it? It's unknown. We're gonna see.
It's a whole mirror. Can you imagine the reflective curtains you'd need to put up so that you don't get the heat into the place?
Could be a big opportunity for an Australian curtain company.
If you're making curtains, get over there.
Spotlight, they could get involved.
Spotlight, yeah.
Could be.
This, I read about this today. This is insane. This is actually crazy.
It's epic.
But the thing, you'd never need Google Maps. Do you know what I mean?
Of course.
You just get that off your phone. The only answer is, where do I go? Straight ahead.
Left or right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you even wouldn't turn left. Well, it depends where you're standing, I guess.
Well, you walk out of your house, you turn left, and then on the way back, you turn right. So you get both.
Yeah, you get both.
It's still 200 metres wide. It's not a Viet Cong tunnel.
I thought you had to crawl all the way through it.
What about the birds? I feel like a lot of... You know when like a bird flies into the sliding door because it gets... I feel like that
You're
would
saying
happen
birds are hitting.
It's like they never avoid themselves.
Yeah.
They always fly into the other bird they're going straight towards. And like, how would you clean... I'm just thinking about the Windex. You'd need to keep the outside clean. There's a lot of dust, a lot of sand. It'd be a big job to clean that
I reckon within the trillions there's a Windex budget.
Yeah.
You think they could find it?
But
what if you renovated and you deviated outside the line? Do you know, you were like, hey, I want to get a bit of a backyard cricket or something going on.
You can't, no, because that would violate planning laws because you'd be on the city limits.
Oh, well, you're going to be on the body corporate board, aren't you, with an attitude like that?
I thought about this. This is great.
I love that they're going for it. We can't even have the Commonwealth Games here. And they're like, we'll build a line with 9 million people in it. Yeah. Everyone's like, let's go.